Yeah, what's poppin', gang?
Loving my crew.
We back. What's good? It's Monday, still hot. Let me know how y'all handling this heat, man. What's going on, Rico? I see you. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. I appreciate the love. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, man. Listen, we got to talk about it today, gang. We got to talk about it today. I guess you guys can see what's on the screen right here. We're not going to start with this. We don't typically start with the shenanigans. We're going to pull up to this in a little bit, but we got quite a bit of things to get to. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. You're probably at work right now. We're going to try to get you through your day. That's what we're going to try to do. What's up, Positive Vibes? What up?
Loving my crew.
What's good, Crew Nation? Crew Nation in here, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up this Monday. Like I said, it's super hot out, man. So hopefully y'all are staying warm. This heat wave is not going to pass anytime soon. I see you, J2. What's up? All right, man. We got quite a bit to get into today. We got, listen, BBL Drizzy. I mean, we got to talk about him, but we got to talk about him. We got to talk about Clipse. Clipse actually dropped their track list. We definitely got to talk about that. We got to get into to some CB and T-Pain. We're going to talk about that too. And then we got to actually get into 50 Cent, man. We got quite a bit to talk about today. Noah, what up, man? I see you, Diesel. I see you, Manchild. What up? Is everybody's names different? Is everybody's YouTube names different now? They adding everybody? Is that what it is? Yes, caught a live. What up, Harley? I see you, Harley. Finally catching live. V12 is a fast one. Bop, bop, bop. We gonna get into that, man. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in, man. Like I said, we got quite a bit to get to today, but I don't really want to start with the shenanigans. We're going to get here, though. We're gonna make sure we get into here. All right, so Clipse, Let God Sort Them Out is releasing July 11th, right? I think I just seen something about, I think I seen their vinyls being pressed, yesterday? I made a live click so fast when I seen that picture. What up? I appreciate you. So Clipse actually has their album that's going to be dropping here in the next week and a half or so, which we're all super excited about, man. I'll probably be on live that night, probably. It'll be the first time I'll be live probably when the album actually drops and we know that it's coming. Y'all typically see me hop on. We cover all of the singles, the freestyles, all that stuff. Anytime anybody drops something, we're typically on it pretty quickly. But I'm never really up at night when albums drop, so I might try to stay up so we can be one of the first to react to this live, because I absolutely have to hear this album. So Clipse actually released their official track list, which we have to take a look at this because there's some very, very dope things to consider here. We got to consider a lot of things here. Stove God on the Clipse album is fitting. See, look, y'all gonna kill me, bro. Y'all got to give me a Stove God track I got to listen to, because I am not familiar with Stove God at all, but I keep seeing everybody saying, man, Stove God is here. I'm like, who is Stove God? See, y'all gotta let me know who Stove God is. I'm not tapped into Stove God. Crew, my diss track drops at the same time. You dropping a diss too? Next week can't come fast enough. I'm telling you, man. All right. So we got The Birds Don't Sing featuring John Legend and Voices of Fire. Now, I'm not familiar with Voices of Fire either. Obviously, we know who John Legend is, which seems like that's gonna be the song that starts off the album. And I like what they did with Chains and Whips. Hopefully this is the actual order and not just the list, and it's kind of all over the place. We got Chains and Whips at number 2, which, listen to Stove God's Reasonable Drought. Okay, bet. Thank you. We get to number 2. Kendrick Lamar is featured on Chains and Whips, which I think was a great strategy, tactic that they did. We talked about this, 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago. When we actually got the verse, maybe it was last week. When we actually got the verse from Kendrick, I said this in the beginning. I said this is a great tactic because there's a lot of amazing music that's going to be on this album. And I don't believe the Clipse wanted the album to be outshined by the Kendrick verse. And a lot of people really agreed with me on that. Some people said I was dissing Kendrick. I'm like, I'm not dissing Kendrick. I'm just literally saying I think that for them to have not held on to this album, but for them to have been putting together this album for as long as they have, and all of the issues that they've had, and leaving the label, and doing all of that, buying themselves out of the label, and just being a long-awaited album it's been a very long time. I don't think they wanted the success to be predicated on this verse. A lot of people are gonna flood to the album maybe because they still haven't heard the verse. I know a lot of people have said I've been waiting. Let me know in the comments too if you guys have been waiting on listening to this Kendrick Lamar verse. We've heard it. I don't think that it was the full verse. The verse absolutely isn't finished. At least there's another couple of bars or something on there that we haven't heard, and maybe there's even more. We didn't hear the Clipse verse on there either. But to bring this all back together, I really think that they dropped that so we could just enjoy the album and not get there and be fiending over the Kendrick verse because they know kind of what the current climate is on that. The Clipse said it was intentional to place it second after Birds Don't Sing, which is a heavy song about their parents. Okay, well, see, look, thank you. I appreciate you. Stove God on the Clipse album equals high octane Coke bars. Oh, I gotta hear that. You have to listen to that J Hope featuring J. Cole song, even though it's old. J. Cole versus Fire. You have to check it out. Bet, I appreciate you. Do you think we're about to have a dictator? Listen to Stove's Reasonable Drought. Okay, yeah, we definitely gotta get into that. All right. We got Chains and Whips, and then we get a feature from Tyler, the Creator, on POV. So you got John Legend, Kendrick Lamar, and Tyler within 3 songs, which is crazy. I'm really excited to hear this song from Tyler, the Creator. I wonder if it's going to differ much from what he just gave us in Chromacopia, or if it's going to be really similar, because a lot of the things that he was putting together on that album really had Pharrell's kind of imprint stamped all over it. A lot of Pharrell, Ye, even like oh Ye, you can hear a lot of that on that album. So POV should be a nice one. And then listen, I don't know if y'all seen this. There's a So Be It Part 2. Now the way that So Be It Part 1 ended, which I didn't even know that was a thing at the time, the way that it ended with a Travis diss. So Be It 2 ended with a Travis diss. Now, I wonder if So Be It 2 kind of gives us more insight into exactly what he's talking about, or if we get another diss, because it's So Be It Part 2. And the whole theme of it is So Be It. I'm going to say it and let it go, put it into the ether, put it into the ethos, and y'all take it however y'all want. So we'll see what happens with So Be It Part 2. What they did with adding So Be It Part 2. Hey, shout out to Harley Quinn for the 10, gang. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. What they did with So Be It Part 2 was add another layer of mystique and intrigue into the album. Not to say that it wasn't there already, because a lot of people are going to take that the wrong way. That's not what I'm saying. Ace Trumpets. We heard Ace Trumpets. Ace Trumpets was crazy. Chains and Whips. We got a glimpse of that featuring Kendrick Lamar. Then they dropped So Be It. Well, they dropped So Be It before it. Then they dropped So Be It, and we get the Travis diss. Now there's a So Be It Part 2. So we still have that. We got to get to the album. That's the one I'm looking for. I don't know which one y'all looking for. I'm looking for all of them, but that's the one I'm like, y'all, I gotta hear this. I don't know what anything else on the album is. We don't know what anything else on the album is. I don't know if it's gonna be the same beat on So Be It, or if we're gonna get a completely different song and it's just gonna be a part 2. So I'm really excited about So Be It Part 2. Let me know in the comments which song you guys are most interested in too. I really want to hear what you guys got to say. Shout out to Harley Quinn for the 10. Thank you so much for that. Let me go ahead and get to your comment, to your donation. Thank you so much. Been following you since last year. Got to say, I love all your commentary, and I look forward to when your videos drop. Just really blessed that I finally caught you live to give you your flowers as well. No, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate your support. It means a lot when you guys say things like that, man, because sometimes we think we're just talking into a camera. Sometimes I'm just talking to a camera, but when you guys say those things, it really means a lot. So I appreciate you so much for your kind words. Thank you. All right, then after So Be It 2, we got Ace Trumpets, featuring Push and Malice, which is crazy. Wait, Ace Trumpets featuring Push and Malice. They don't do that with every song, so that's kind of weird that it's worded that way. All Things Considered, featuring The Dream and Pharrell. That's the right Dream, right? Talking about this. Talking about that. That's the right dream, right? Shout out to my dog Timothy for the 10, gang. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Y'all are wilding today, man. Thank y'all so much. I'll get to your comment. Get to your comment in just a second. Thank you, thank you. All Things Considered featuring The Dream and Pharrell. Is that the same Dream? That's him, right? Okay. That should be a nice one, too. MTBTTF. What does that stand for? Let me know what y'all think that stands for. Yo, Andy Mineo released a really dope song calling out Andre 3000. What up, J-Tom? Calling out Andre 3000 and himself called I Swear This Is Not an Andre 3000 diss. I would love to see you check it out. You know what, gang? I can't even lie to you. I've already heard it. It was sent over to me by the company, man. I heard it. I'll listen to it again. Just for anybody else who hasn't heard it, maybe we'll listen to that after this. But I don't want to make it seem like I haven't heard the song. The song is crazy. The song is actually crazy. So we'll take a listen to that too. We'll take a listen to that today too. MTBTTF. What does that stand for? Wrong bomb. What up, my boy? All right, I don't know what that stands for, man. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Clipse has a song titled MTBTTF. What does that stand for? No, there's no way. Wait, what? What? Hold up. All right, so ChatGPT says the Clipse song titled MTBTTF, yeah, I spelled it right. My True Believers, Thank You For, is a spoken word outro from their Till the Casket Drops album. I don't know. I don't know about that. The title MTBTTF by the Clipse stands for Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. This was confirmed by a fan in the Clipse subreddit, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. I believe that more than the first one. I don't know if it's true, but let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. That's the Mike Tyson song? Elite? Okay, so it is Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. Okay, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face. All right, we had to look it up. Then we got EBITDA, which from my time in school, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation. What is the A, bro? Earnings before interest, taxes. Is it depreciation and amortization? I think that's what it is. EBITDA, earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. I don't know if that's what they going for. Yes, amortization. Yeah, see, I got it. I don't know if that's actually it though. I don't know if that's what they going for with that. I'm sure it's not. It's gonna be some crazy slick, you know what I'm saying? Something crazy slick that they did with that. But that is also featuring Pharrell. So Pharrell is all over this album. Then we got FICO featuring Stove God, which I can't wait to see what that is. Everybody's telling me, from what I'm seeing, people are really interested in this Stove God Cooks verse here, which I've never heard before. I've never heard of him. And then we got Inglorious Bastards featuring Ab Liva. I don't know who that is either. So Far Ahead featuring Pharrell. Again, Pharrell all over it. And then we got Let God Sort 'Em Out. Chandeliers. Shout out to Holly B. Verse Veteran. I see you. The membership. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. So we got Let God Sort 'Em Out / Chandeliers featuring Nas. This one should be crazy. Now, I had a theory too, gang. I had a theory. Now, I'm not saying that it was needed, okay? But just hear me out. Let me cook real quick. There's been a lot of Nas news in the last week or two. Right? There's been a lot of Nas news. Nas news is crazy. A lot of Nas news in the last week or two. We've had the entire back and forth between Jim Jones and Nas, and people just talking about these two artists specifically because of what they've been talking about, you know, back and forth with each other or whatever. Not even back and forth, but what Jim Jones has been saying about Nas and how he believes he's better than Nas, and or at least he should be considered in the same ranks as Nas. And you've had Nori, Benzino, Breakfast Club. You've had a lot of people just talking about this, right? And then Nas makes an announcement, some business dealing that he's done. He's made that announcement. And then we're also getting a Nas feature on this album. Now, that could just be to the greatness of Nas, right? Like I don't want to make it seem like it has to be true, but it seems like there could have been some of that let's work the system a little bit kind of stuff just to keep names going and push things, because as much news I've heard about Nas, like Nas is going to be here in Chicago, I think sometime next week. Like Nas has got a lot going on right now. So I think it's kind of, or at least if it isn't that, it's very good that these things, that his name is rumbling like that, because he's got a lot of business dealings and stuff like that that's coming out. Wait, there's a J feature. Nas is the first rapper to win a battle without rapping. Nas been goated for decades. Slick Rick and Nas dropped the. So see, look, Slick Rick dropped a song with Nas as well. I did see that. I haven't listened to it. I did see that, but I think that I don't want to say that it sounds manufactured, but in the time that we're living in, I can see how the manufactured smoke and mirrors could be at play, obviously in favor of Nas, so he can, so we can get all this stuff out there. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think I just kind of thought about it when I'm like, man, I'm hearing Nas's name a lot. And then that actually starts from Kendrick saying, I got the Super Bowl, and Nas the only one that congratulated me. So even goes back that far too. So let me know what y'all think about that. Ab Lava also used to rap with Gilly. Yeah, there's no Jay-Z on the album. I don't think there's any Jay-Z on the album. And then we end off the album with By the Grace of God featuring Pharrell. So that is the entire track list. What's missing from the album is So Be It 1. So are they not adding So Be It to the album? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 songs. 13 songs. So Be It 1 isn't on the album, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that or if they're gonna add it in. I don't see how they would add it in the part 2. It doesn't make any sense, but I don't see it on the album. Black men supporting each other, and I love it. Facts, right? Chains and Whips was originally previewed in the 2023 Louis Vuitton show, and Pusha T dished Jim Jones then. Okay, I see what you're saying. I've heard that a couple times. In Chicago tomorrow. Yeah, I was gonna say, I just heard it on the radio. He's supposed to be in Chicago sometime like this week. So here's another thing though. Here's another thing that's being floated around with this. I don't know where it came from. I'm not sure if this is true, but I did also see people are saying that Travis Scott could be planning to drop on July 11th and make this more less than a battle of words and lyrics, because we know he can't win that battle. Travis Scott. He could be trying to make this a numbers battle, because Travis Scott is the bigger act. He's not the more influential act. And speaking of that, I just watched that Trainwreck. Documentary on Netflix, and I'll tell you this: for those of you who weren't here at the time, I had tickets to Astroworld. I had tickets to Astroworld. I remember buying them. I remember me and my wife sitting there. We was buying them. Now, we in Chicago, and we had the idea of we're going to just go down. We're going to catch a flight. We're going to stay, and we'll make it a weekend, right? Last minute, I was just unable. It was like nothing would allow me to take the time to leave. I couldn't get there. Like, I literally could not get to Houston. I couldn't get there. It just wouldn't happen for me. So, hold on, my bad. I'm lagging. I couldn't get there. So obviously, I think the day before, I could look at my phone and see when I sold the tickets, but the day before the show, I sold the tickets. I sold the tickets the day before the show. Sold the tickets the day before the show, and I was honestly a little upset. Like, I was honestly a little upset. I won't say a little upset. I was like, damn, man, like, I really wanted to go to the show. Like, I'm so pissed that we bought the tickets and then now we can't go. And wifey was like, yo, maybe we just like not supposed to be at the show. Like, we just not supposed to be there. Story time, by the way. I don't know how this happened, but story time. The news starts coming out about what's happening at this show, and I'm like, nah, this ain't real. No, it's not real. This is fake. Like, this is just not real. Like, it's not actually happening. And I'm hearing about people losing their lives at this show, and the panic and the pandemonium. And me, I was like, yo, I don't want to be in the back, so we got to get there early. I want to be in the front. I want to be in the front. That's what I was telling wifey. And my wife is a little bit smaller. Like, I'm going to say a little bit smaller than me, man. She's a full foot shorter than me and about 100 pounds, 150 pounds lighter than me. I'm like, I want to be in the front. And she's like, cool, like, whatever it is, you just got to make sure you like watching out for me because the space going to be cramped. So I'm watching this documentary and I'm just like, I had never seen what they had been portraying as what the issue was, right? Like, I like how bad it was. And seeing how bad it was, nothing but God, bro. Nothing but God. Nothing but God. That's a true story. My bad. I'm so glad I grew up in an era where we valued music over sales numbers. The numbers of cassettes, discs, and albums sold didn't matter then, and it doesn't matter to me now. Gang, gang, what up? Final Destination. Love the channel. Keep up the greatness. Going G up. Appreciate you. God was looking out. That is a fact. That is a fact. So again, the reason why we got onto that story is because I'm hearing that they're saying he could be trying to drop that day. I think it'd be interesting if he dropped anything. I don't know if he dropped a disc or an EP or whatever, because it seems kind of ill time to just drop music if you weren't planning on dropping music. And he's actually been all over the place. Fanatics Festival. He's been doing things, so I don't know if he's really in album mode at the current moment. So it'll be interesting. Shout out to Holly B for the 10. Thank you.
Love in my crew.
Divine intervention, that's a fact. I believe the Nas thing is natural, at least parts of it. Looking under a microscope, it can look fake, but pulling back and taking in all the energy happening now, it feels possible. Absolutely, you are correct. All right, so that is it for the Clipse portion, man. Like I said, we went over their entire track list. They have a lot of different features on here, a lot of things to be excited about. A couple things to be noted is that So Be It is actually not, So Be It 1 is actually not on this list. So I guess we have to see if that's actually going to happen or if they're going to have that on here or not. And we also talked about the possibility of Travis Scott dropping something the same day. So we'll see what happens with that. All right. Oh my God. BBL Drizzy, man. Now listen, because I've seen a lot of people say a lot of really mean things, right? I've seen a lot of people say a lot of really mean things. Let me back up and let me say this first. I think body positivity is huge. I'm not a fan for anybody promoting like not being healthy. Like, I don't know if that, I'm not for anybody promoting not being healthy. Like Like I get body positivity, I get it, 1000%. But like not being healthy is different. Like, so let me start by saying that. If he has body image issues, I pray for him, right? Because I don't want anybody to ever feel unhappy in the body that they're in, right? That goes for many different things, right? I don't want anybody to feel unhappy in the body that they're in. The thing that gets me is the lack of accountability when it comes to just saying that's what I did. That's what I did. Now, and here's the other part. In the world we live in now, this could be AI, this could be fake, bro could be trolling us, right? But he has a history of doing this. We already know. He's done this before. He's done this before. And that's why I said what I said about body image issues and things like that, because I don't ever want to come across like that's not the point. There's men and women who both do these things and they just own it. Yeah, I bought it. I got the work done. So what? And I think the fact that he comes out and he does stuff like this, I'm trying to watch my language. He does stuff like this and it just looks mad corny. It looks attention seeking. It looks, why are you, what? I mean, we know that people do thirst traps and all that stuff anyway, so I'm not really trying to even go there, but it just makes him look corny in my opinion, bro. He's oiled up in front of all of this alcohol, bro. No, you ain't did a sit-up. No, you ain't did a bench press. No, you ain't ran a mile. For the people, and when y'all come here, what do I say after the end of almost every stream? Make sure y'all get outside, enjoy the sun, call you people telling you love them, get up and get that workout in. I always promote just getting up and using your energy, man. We know this ain't you, bro. Like, how do y'all feel about it? Like, in all honesty, how do y'all feel about it? I want to know. The thing is, when is he taking the time? Like, is he trying to hide it, or is he trying to is he letting us know, hey, bro, I went and got that surgery done? And if you are, that's cool. I even heard something about, I don't know how true it is, so I don't want to speak it. I'm going to speak it. I don't know how true it is. I'll say that. I heard about like Moneybag Yo getting some work done. But you can't be out here with the gangster talk and mob ties and blah, 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 and you out here getting the work done, bro. The two images don't mix. So just accept the one side and be that guy, which is totally fine. There's no issues, no problems. That's your money, bro. You pay for it. You work for it. Use it how you want, right? Inflatable abs. Oh my God. What do y'all feel about this? Did Drake not know that the arms and pecs count too? Oh my God. Yeah, fam. Look, I'm not trying to do this. I'm not doing that. But you're right. You're right. That's like that that Migos bar. She just got a new ass but got the same boobs. Same boobs. He got new abs but got the same arms. Come on, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. And again, he covering his face too. That's why I be feeling like this could be AI, man. Like, I don't know nothing. I can't see the other hand. It could be some AI. I don't know. But like I said, all I want to say is I think that people, I want people to be happy in the bodies that they're in. And if you're not happy and you got the funds to make yourself happy, do it. Don't care. I just think that it's another piece to the puzzle that just lets us know you're probably not happy with yourself, and it shows. Comes across in your music. And again, what's that bar? What's that bar? Hold up, where's it at? Yeah, my first one, like my last one. It's a classic, you don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you get your abs from. V12 is a fast one. Bow, 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 last one. Prophetic. It's prophetic. And then to lean into it is the crazy part. He like, nah, bro. Now, if that was me, Bubble Buddy is crazy. Ash, what up? Now, if that was me, I would have went and gotten in the gym and I would have had gym videos. I would have been going crazy, showing people y'all actually put in the work. He said, nah. You said V12? I said, check. Double check. Crazy, bro. So again, and then the contradiction. We got muffins. We got an assortment of muffins and cupcakes back here and a full bar. Yet this man got abs. Come on, bro. And they look crazy though. Like I've seen videos on this though where like it's like an over aggressive liposuction, which is supposed to give you like this look, but it ends up looking weird because he's got like 1% body fat. So it's kind of nuts. It's kind of crazy. Shout out to Sanders Way for the 5 gang. I appreciate you. What'd he say? Son out here looking like Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob. Who is Bubble Buddy? I gotta look that up. Hey, yo, chill. Inflated? Y'all crazy, man. Y'all wild. His arms lose no muscle. Ab weave. That boy got 50 Cent abs with Rip Hamilton arms. That's tough. You spot on, though. Hot Commodity, what up? What's goody, fam? Y'all know we chewing this goofy ninja too? Yeah, man. And the way I'm not even really trying to like go at him like that. I think, like I said in the beginning, body positivity and and stuff like that is always something I'm sensitive of. But I think it's the lack of awareness and owning it. If he owned it, bro, it was just like, yeah, bro, look, I just left the doc, got the abs done, obliques popping. It'd be like, all right, bro, that's who you are. But you get on tracks talking about mob ties and all this, and you over here getting surgery, bro. It just don't mix. And like I said, the same thing with Moneybagg Yo in a sense. Like the things that they talk on records, it just don't add up. I think Joe Budden and them had a conversation like that too. Like the things they talk on records, it just does not add up to this. And again, this is not something to say that men and women can't do this. People can't do this. Bro, it's your money. Do it. Flex that shit. Flaunt that shit. I don't care. I just hate that it's like leaning into the narrative too. It's leaning into the narrative. So, and we know he didn't get this. We know he didn't work for that. All he had to do was some push-ups. That's a fact. What do you think he is thinking in this pic? It's crazy the things he's doing. Where are his friends? What is he thinking in this pic? What is he thinking in this pic? I don't know. The extra oil is killing me too. It's kind of crazy. Hey, yo! Iceman, left cheek, right, left. Oh, nip, chill. Shout out to Phantom for the 2. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're amazing. And Renee, yo! For the 50-piece extra crispy. 50-piece, the 50 ball, extra crispy. Thank you so much. Renee to the rescue. Facts. Thank you. You're amazing. I appreciate that so much. Y'all don't even understand, man. I can't say it enough. I feel like I overdo it, but I just thank y'all so much for that. But this is it, man. So like I said, 33 million views is crazy. V12 is a fast one. Oh my God, bro. But at least he in the gym. Right? He in the gym. I don't know what he doing right here, but at least he in the gym. Is that BBL Drizzy? How true are the BBL claims? Listen, I don't know, bro. Kendrick is going to continue to win. Look at this. His abs made out of pigskin. Someone said built like, oh, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. These are legit, no cap, the fakest abs I think I ever seen. Like, look at his arms. Bro, we just said the same thing. Those bottles are worth more than Kendrick. Oh my God. Yo, hold on, stop it. Great job. Shout out to Constance for the 5. These bottles Bro, you talking about Seagram's dry gin and Bacardi? Nigga, what? This is what I'm telling you. Did y'all just see that comment? Now, I'm not saying that the doers. Hold on, what else is up here? Is some. What's this? Casa Azul over here. I think that's what that is. I think I had this bottle, either this one or the blue one. This one, that's a decent one. The doers is decent, but bro got Seagram's dry gin, Bacardi, J&B. You got Kendrick's. Was that no Hendrix? I think it's Hendrix. Hendrix gin. You got Bombay. You got Plymouth. Nigga, this is all I could go get right now. Nigga, stop playing with me. Hennessy. I don't know what this is. Saint Germain. Glenmore. I don't know what that is. But you got dudes in the comments talking about these bottles is worth more than what Kendrick made. Stop playing, bro. They are ridiculous. Someone said it looked like the King's Hawaiian. Why y'all do them like that, bro? Why y'all do them like that? Nah, why y'all do them like that? Nah, y'all bugging. Hey, yo! Why y'all do them like that? Nah. I was trying to be nice. I was. Chat. Oh my God. Look at it. Oh my, look. Perfect. Y'all are right. Absolutely right. Yo, chill. I can't do this with y'all, bro. Y'all are sick individuals for real. Y'all are sick. This is fire. Y'all are sick individuals, bro. I can't believe y'all really doing this. All right, man, we about to get off Drake, bro, because this too much. Anyway, man, Drake got a BBL. Like I said, this one was a little bit more toned down. He said, get rid of the fat. He said, you know, give me the V taper. You dig? Over here, he said, nah, chunky, bro. Give me the chunky ass. Give me the Hawaiian rolls. Boy said, nah, I'm cool over here. Just give me the chunkies over here. All right, I'm done. I'm off Drake. All right, man. I'm off Drake, bro. Hey, crew, what up, Daddy? The puffer jacket. I just had the Hawaiian rolls with public chicken. Y'all funny. Hey, man, the Hawaiian. Listen, question for y'all, though, real quick. Do y'all warm up the Hawaiian? Did y'all know y'all supposed to put them in the oven for a little bit? I be eating them joints straight out the pack, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't never put them in the oven, but when I put them in the oven, they did hit kind of different. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all put the Hawaiian rolls in there, or y'all just eat them straight out the pack? Queenie, what up? Drake can't win? No, not at all. No, not at all. He looks like I do both. Most people didn't know that. Yeah, bro, I be eating them joints cold. Hey, bro, I be eating them joints cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. I seen someone was like, you know you're supposed to put them in the oven. I was like, nah, y'all wild. Let me go ahead and put these in the oven though. All right, man. What we got? And he said, no, I don't. I just open them. I cut mine in half, then grill them. Ooh, that sounds fire too. That's fire. They would slap one cold. They still slap one cold. They do. All right, man. So Chris Brown had words, man. Keeping on Drake, keeping on the topic of Drake, man. Chris Brown had something to say about all of the backlash we getting from this whole T-Pain thing. Now, what I told y'all, if y'all go back to my video where I first discussed T-Pain, I said T-Pain is a legend. T-Pain is a legend. Stop playing. I don't want to hear. Listen, I'm not going to go. T-Pain is multi-talented, period. He was dancing. He was singing. He was rapping, created a sound. Not created a sound, but furthered the sound in a sense. T-Pain is a legend. I'm not finna let y'all get on here and start acting like T-Pain ain't a legend. And that's what happened. because Drake's some of Drake's fans are a younger fan base, they'll believe what's being said about the legend. They'll believe that. They'll be like, yo, T-Pain ain't never, or T-Pain always resented. No, he didn't, bro. He ain't say nothing wrong. He ain't say nothing wrong. Let's get it, bro.
YouTube. Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Salute to Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all.
Shout out my dog Chigs too, man. We always react to his videos, so I gotta give him props. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, his video. I will add it in the description as well.
The coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Nah, no way, you
Yeah.
guys. We are not going to do this to a legend like T-Pain. T-Pain
Never.
has given us so many hits. The man is a legend,
Bruh.
and that's how we should treat him. Now, a couple days ago, T-Pain was on a podcast called the Crash Dummies Podcast. He was actually having a conversation about his career, but unfortunately for T-Pain, he made the one mistake of using Drake as an example.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing, one thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Drake said, I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow.
Shout out my Holly B for the 5-2, man. Doesn't Drake realize he wouldn't even have his sound if it weren't for T-Pain? I don't, listen, I think the kind of the auto-tune croon is, I feel like, I don't know what Drake is doing now when he sings, but back then he was heavily auto-tuning. And I think that was even something Jay Holiday said. If y'all remember Jay Holiday, he said, nigga, we know that's auto-tune. Like, we know you're not really singing like that. So kind of made it possible for Drake to have the singing rap career that he had too. Yeah, bro, T-Pain is a legend, bro. Just stop playing with him.
Followed his own words. Drake said, I want to be one of them people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out.
Wait, I had something to say about this, my bad.
As an example.
The one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing, one thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words. Drake
So
said,
people was saying he ain't got to retire because T-Pain said he should retire. T-Pain never even said he should retire. T-Pain said he didn't follow his own advice, which was Drake talking about retiring. T-Pain didn't say that. Hey, yo!
Loving my crew. Loving my crew.
Renee with the 50 piece. Hey, yo, says I love Breezy. Shout out to Renee. Going crazy in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow.
and I want to be one of
Thank
them
you.
people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I have ever since said,
You really
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something. Let me know if you heard it. Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then
I'm telling you, bro,
he's the person.
it's looking for gratification. It's needing gratification. It's looking for the gratification. But here's the thing: I think T-Pain should have did, but I think I just don't know if it's in his character, right? I don't know if it's in his character. What up, JC? If I'm T-Pain, I drop something right now. I dropped last week. And I don't diss Drake, but I mention Drake. Absolutely. I don't diss him, but I mention him for sure. T-Pain, I know you got something in the tuck that you could have dropped this week. And we could be talking about it right now. And let them know why why people are saying what they're saying about you in a positive light.
That he said, he didn't want to be.
A Pain diss track
and
might
I
actually
learned
crazy.
that from him. Like when he said that, I want to
What up,
gracefully
Callie?
bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? Sorry. I'm out this bitch.
This is live shows now.
I'm out this motherfucker. I'm not trying to impress y'all niggas. Y'all niggas don't give a fuck about live or die.
Yeah.
Why the
Very
fuck would
true.
I keep trying to impress y'all niggas? I'm out. I'm done. I did everything that I was trying to do. I changed the game. I made a sound. What else? What else?
You literally can't. It's only even if you make a hit today, it's
It,
still,
it won't even. That's just normal.
Yes.
It's just normal. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's okay.
Well, shit.
Cool song.
Now, after everybody heard this clip, some people actually agreed with T-Pain saying,
100%.
yo, Drake, it's time for you to gracefully retire. You've made your money.
No,
You've-
no. I don't think it's about making Drake retire. That's not it. Drake doesn't have to retire. It's just him saying something and not standing on it. That's what it is. It's not him necessarily retiring, right? It's not him it's him saying something and not standing on what you said, and taking your own advice. T-Pain is just saying, bro, from my perspective, just drop and let them. Hey, yo! Renee with the 100. Yeah. Drake is a fool. We can talk about that next week. He a fool. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my Lord. What? Oh my God. Thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you. I have to stop. People watching this on the playback, I'm like, why you keep stop? I gotta stop. Thank you. I gotta respect the dono. Thank you so much. God, man. Back into it.
After everybody heard this clip, some people actually agreed with T-Pain saying, yo, Drake, it's time for you to gracefully retire.
Nah, nobody's saying that Drake should just drop music and let it do what it does. Calculate that information. Take what the people say, come back and drop something else. You keep dropping, people don't even care about it. Well, I'm not saying that people don't care about when you drop, but now in this climate, attention spans are like, bro, we don't care about that. Give us something a little bit longer lasting. Like GNX, like this Clipse album is gonna be. Don't give us something that's gonna be hot for the summer. That's it, right? I mean, and again, I could be wrong. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments.
Made your money, you've made your hits. Right now, people are not rocking with you in the culture, so do us all a favor and just quit. Now, there's also people calling out T-Pain for hating on Drake. Some people said T-Pain was salty because Drake did not give him a verse in the past. People also said that T-Pain was actually jealous that Drake had the career that he wanted. Now, Drake himself also felt the same way. He responded back to T-Pain saying, this guy always had resentment for me. You can hear it every time he speaks on my name. Offset also joined in to defend Drake. He said the boy is the boy. Shit ain't gonna change. All that hating on another grown man who does more numbers than everybody is diabolical.
Wait, what? Offset said this? The boy is the boy. Shit ain't gonna change. All that hating on another grown man who do more numbers than everybody is diabolical. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I don't know, bro. Maybe we're different. I'm different. I can't sit here and act like I don't look at numbers. YouTube analytics, clicks, likes, shares, numbers mean something. So let me not say that because people are like, numbers matter. Yes, numbers do matter to a certain extent. Numbers aren't the only. Numbers don't tell the full story. They tell part of the story. Like, there's channels that I watch that have really big followings. And this, I'm not even talking about in the music scene. I'm talking about whatever other content that I consume outside of this music stuff, right? Horror. Let's talk about horror channels, right? I see channels that got millions of subscribers. Millions. 5 million, 6 million, 7 million subscribers. Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up. Hey, Renee, another. Hey, yo. The crew, the force is strong with you. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Drake's music has never done anything for me. Thank you so much. What I was saying is that I've seen these channels that have millions of subscribers that do not give you the same level of attention to detail and content that smaller channels have. And that's why I appreciate smaller channels too. I don't only watch bigger channels. I watch channels that have a couple hundred subs, up to 1,000 subs, whatever. It doesn't matter because the numbers don't always tell the true story, right? So I think that every time these guys talk about the numbers, they just kind of make me look at them differently where they don't understand influence. They don't understand influence. They don't understand culture, right? And it doesn't always, and I feel like we're also in a place where everything don't have to be hippity hop, right? Everything don't have to be, like there's some mindless music that I like to listen to. I'm working out, I'm running, I'm doing whatever, just, on in the background. But numbers don't it's not always just about the numbers, man.
Now, despite his
Thank
history
you, Renee.
with Drake,
Again.
Joe Budden actually defended Drake on his podcast.
400 million watching,
despite Kendrick
almost 300
Lamar
likes,
beating
run it
his
up.
ass last year, Drake is still Drake, and he does not need to retire.
Now, if I have resentment and I'm looking for a reason, I might say that.
If I'm T-Pain, I got a problem when Shut It Down came out with Dream.
That's different. That I could get. That I understand.
But if you understand that, then we don't have to focus on whether T-Pain got the album wrong. We've highlighted where T-Pain could build resentment. I'm hearing somebody
sound like a little bit more than that.
Take a look. Well, maybe it is. I ain't spoke to Pain about it. And I'm wrong. We've highlighted where T-Pain could build resentment. I'm hearing somebody
sound like a little bit more than that.
Take a look. Well, maybe it is. I ain't spoke to Pain about it, and I'm not repping for either side. I don't have a horse in this race.
Me neither. I'm just
I respect both of them, and they both goats to me.
It sound a little bit more than just
like he fuck on a T-Pain bitch. T-Pain married.
No. I wasn't even saying that. But a lot of times somebody come in and get hot. You hear you want to work with them or something. Drake. I don't know of any Drake T-Pain records.
Okay.
But might not have did that.
But that's to make it seem like T-Pain is salty. T-Pain has had you think T-Pain needed a Drake record? T-Pain has an album with Wayne who was bigger than Drake at that time. Shout out again, Renee, for the 50 piece. Hey yo. King Hammer too. Sheesh. But like I said, man, I feel like that's not T-Pain being salty or hating at all, in my opinion. There's no resentment. He's worked with some of the best artists. Now, again, I feel like T-Pain has had some of that like negative energy thrown his way, even from people like Jay-Z. But him as an artist is not something that I don't think he needed a Drake record. I don't get a Drake record, now I gotta be mad? No.
Cool.
No.
T-Pain ain't been popping like that in a minute, and now I feel away.
T-Pain is also extremely close with Lil Wayne.
Facts.
So while you don't have T-Pain and Drake records, you have a bunch of T-Pain and Wayne
an album.
Whole project.
Can't believe
T-Wayne.
Leads back to my theory that I ain't saying yet. That I've already said.
I read something that
I've said it mad times. I don't know why people don't. But 25% of people that view Drake differently out after that battle, even if you want to up that percentage to 35, let's call it 65-35. 35 people that may view Drake differently.
Hold up.
35 that view Drake differently out after that. But 25% of people that view Drake differently out after that battle, even if you want to up that percentage to 35, let's call it 65-35. 35 people that may view Drake differently. If Drake loses 40% of who Drake was, then nigga, that's still Drake, and you still got to deal with him. Mm-hmm. He's still gonna sell records.
I don't think the number's that high, by the way.
I don't think so either. I think they fickle.
Yeah, in terms of actual, like, I'm going to listen to or purchase or go to a show or whatever, I don't think that probably impacted.
I don't think it.
I don't know if I agree with that. Okay, chat, real quick. How many of you guys view Drake differently pre-beef? I'm hoping I can get a bunch of y'all to say me. Just say me. If you do, if you're watching this on a playback, just say me in the chat. Me in the comments. If you view Drake differently pre-beef, post-beef, let me know. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what to say, bro. Chat, if y'all are watching us on a playback, this is unprecedented waters right now, which is why the reaction is what they are. This is unprecedented. This is unprecedented. Renee is going crazy in the chat. Thank you again for another $100 donation. Oh my God. Thank you so much. So if you're watching this on a playback, wow. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Wow. As we've seen in the chat, there were about 200 me's in here that said that they view him differently. So, Parks, I don't agree with you.
Budgets for him, really.
The battle, yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah, we
he's
can do that too.
100% seen differently by
for sure.
people.
True, the perception might be different.
He's perception is different on him.
That's because
but he's still him.
He hasn't dropped that Drake hit.
When he drops the Drake hit, perception damage was done. I don't want to get back into last year.
Yeah.
Damage was done.
I agree.
With that said,
Significant damage.
Yeah. With that said, he's still Drake. He's still gonna sell records. He's still gonna be number one. Niggas are still gonna listen. He's still gonna tour. He's still gonna create his own path because, like I said, nobody's been at this level. On the flip side of that, niggas that hate you are gonna hate you. Right. And there's nothing you can do about that. So if that's T-Pain, if that's me, if that's whoever it is, and that impacts their commentary, then I don't want to hear Drake respond every time he thinks somebody is saying something out of shade. If you want to do it, cool. But nah, he should be on a mission right now.
Mad friend.
And this is coming from, I think the 21 album is fire. I think the Party album is fire. Like, I call him on a little lightweight run. It ain't the Drake run that we know it to be.
Drake, though. Yeah,
it ain't the Drake run we know it to be because he's doing all this Playboy Cardi, all this other. It's just this. He's in a listen. Let people.
I think he's fighting to have something stick to the wall.
If nothing sticks to the wall, he's still Drake, and you got to deal with him.
I don't think he thinks that.
Well, that's different.
You get what I'm saying?
Well, that's different.
I think he want to come reclaim his spot. And I'm not mad at that. I don't think if that's how he feels internally, then who the fuck is T-Pain to tell?
I don't think that he doesn't want to reclaim the spot. I don't think he can. I think the image is tainted enough. Well, we good on Drake.
Tell him ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, I don't know if creatives or musicians specifically can have to ever feel like they need to retire. They rarely don't. Sure. You know what I mean? So
we got rumors of Jay-Z having an album coming.
Right. Yeah, but there's something to be said for how you retire.
True.
Like, a Kobe retirement is still a Kobe retirement, and it's reserved for the greats. And Drake is a great.
So we're talking about
We talk. Father Time plays a part in the Kobe retirement.
But how
Father Time don't play a part in Drake retirement. But Drake don't have to retire.
No, I think you're talking about the perception of the retirement.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about that. So if Drake
I agree with that. I don't think that Father Time comes in and says, hey, you're getting to. Otherwise, you wouldn't see Nas rapping, even though they rap at a completely different clip and they rap about a completely different subject matter. Jay-Z, completely different subject matter. I think your subject matter can get too old. Now, that's the thing. If you can elevate and pivot, then I don't think the retirement talk is even something that we're still here.
Sunset on his own terms. He can give you one album every 4 or 5 years, right? By all intents and purposes, he's retired. Right? And he just come out.
If he changes
Jay-Z retired.
that would be.
Okay, if he changes
that's output.
That would be retirement.
Ideal.
But he's very much active.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's still out here.
He's nowhere near retirement from what it seems if I'm just reading the tea leaves. And when he decides to retire, there will be the parade down 34th Street.
I think so.
It ain't many rappers active right now that's getting a parade. I know all of y'all think that your shit don't stink. All of y'all ain't gonna get a farewell.
Now, Drake's
what did
right-hand
Chris
man,
say?
OVO Chubbs, was not having it. Man, who said Chubbs won't get active for Drake and crash out? Chubbs is normally quiet whenever people go at Drake. Last night, he told T-Pain, bruh, just because we let Kendrick slide, bro, we're not letting you slide. Chubbs was out in France having the time of his life, and he took a little bit of time to troll T-Pain and clown him. Here's what he did.
Yo, play T-Pain song for me. T-Pain. T-Pain. Who's controlling the music? The DJ, hold on. T-Pain. 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 I gotta find the DJ, T-Pain. Hold up, I gotta find the DJ. Hold up. I gotta get T-Pain right. Hold up, y'all gotta play some T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ at? Hold up, T. That's where I'm at. T-Pain,
You hear what they playing in here, by the way? Do you hear what they're playing, by the way?
T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ at?
Do you, I mean, I hear what they playing. Y'all hear what they playing? Anyway? Like, he gotta be at like a
T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking
like a Latin club or something.
Find the DJ. Hold up. I gotta get T-Pain right. Hold up. Y'all gotta play some T-Pain in this bitch.
And stop acting like T-Pain ain't have club records, bro. It's 2025. Clearly. Like, you can't, like, he's not really even active like that, bro. But because he's not active, he can't speak from experience and tell you what he feel like? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's insanity, bro. That's not the narrative, bro. You can't be like, bro, can't say nothing because he not, you T-Pain? Stop playing. I could put you in a log cabin somewhere in Aspen. Girl, anything ain't tricking if you got it. What you asking for? Stop, bro. Stop playing with me, man.
Hold up. I gotta find the DJ. Hold up. I gotta get T-Pain right. Hold up. Y'all gotta play some T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Play some T-Pain in this bitch. Fuck y'all talking about? The DJ. Hold up, T. That's where I'm at. T-Pain, I got you right now. DJ. I need to play with T-Pain.
Look who he's asking. And this is no shade. No shade. Look what club you're at and look who you're asking to play T-Pain. The planned skit to act like you don't know who T-Pain is in a samba club.
I hate Drake. I hate Drake.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. That was actually hilarious. Who knew Chubbs had a sense of humor? Now, in a very interesting and surprising twist, Chris Brown came in and he actually defended T-Pain. Chris is also another person that tends to stay out of people's business, but after seeing the hate that T-Pain was getting online, he put out this message. Random thought. T-Pain is one of the GOATs of my generation.
Come on, bro.
Giving you your flowers, pioneer. Love you, my brother.
You know who really banging said my nigga CB. Hey, T-Pain is one of the GOATs. Giving you your flowers, pioneer. Love you, my brother. Come on, bro. CB a real nigga too. Stop playing, man. Even you thought you had him on your side, you don't. He's still gonna tell you T-Pain is a GOAT. This ain't even nothing to argue about, bro. Like, some things are just we not finna. I'm about to be done arguing with dummies. I'm about to be just completely finished arguing with dummies. No more dumb man. No more. No more. I'm not arguing with dummies no more. we questioning T-Pain. Stop playing, man. Shout out to Virgo Harmony. I appreciate you. Come on, bro. This is what Chris Brown said. Random thought. And this ain't a random thought at that. I don't know when this was, but that's not random. It's also not a random thought. That's a thought that I wanted you to see. I want people to see this. T-Pain is one of the GOATs of my generation. Not even just the generation, though. Not even just the generation. If you talk about music and T-Pain's influence on the game and what he's... Come on, bro. Come on. Like, I don't even know what category you put T-Pain in, to be honest.
Now, I do agree with Chris Brown. T-Pain is definitely a pioneer. I don't think anybody that knows hip-hop would actually disagree with that. Chris Brown is letting people know that he's rocking with T-Pain, even though some people can say that Drake actually gave Chris Brown one of the biggest hits of his career. Very, very interesting.
Wait, what?
Actually gave Chris Brown one of the biggest hits of his career. Even though some people can say that Drake actually gave Chris Brown one of the biggest hits of his career.
Wait, which one? Wait, hold up. First of all, I ain't never seen Chris Brown have an issue with hits. So hold on, let me see. Biggest Brown songs. Wait, what's the... No Guidance is, I mean...
Poppin' shit, but only cause you know you poppin'.
I mean, yeah, that's a major song. Like, I can't lie. That song is crazy. But come on, bro. Y'all act... Come on, bro. Like, that's a major song, but Chris got hits for days. That's just one of them. I gotta see the numbers on it though, because people gonna try to say that, but that's tough.
Very, very interesting. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of these responses? Post your comments below.
Look. Ari said, we trying to tell you. I'm like, I don't be knowing, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know, because Chris got hits, bro. Like, if you just go down the list of Chris Brown hit songs, Loyal, Chill, Wall to Wall, Deuces. Come on, bro. Take You Down, Yo. Come on, bro. I mean, it's a lot. There's a lot. There's just so many, bro. Wait. 20 biggest Billboard. This is 2014. Stop playing with me. Anyway, man, Chris got hits for days. I'm forgetting about Run It. I'm going crazy in there. Come on, bro. Chill. Stop. We're not finna act like Drake has anything to do with the success of Chris Brown. Let's not. I will not do this. I'm not arguing no more with dummies. I'm not. That one pissed me off. Yeah, Kiss Kiss too. And that's why he said what he said, if you think about it. Kiss Kiss was a banger. I mean, even though it's a little dated, you could put it on right now and it's still, you could just, it could come on a playlist and I might not change it. That's what Kiss Kiss could come on a playlist right now and I might not change it. I'm gonna be real with you. Having a song with Aubrey does not mean you have to take his side. That's the biggest point. Jinxie, that's one of the biggest points. Just because you got songs with him don't mean you got to take his side. The resentment, but also you got to think about this. I don't think Drake ever questioned his goatness. He just said he had resentment, which I think is weird because T-Pain has had a storied career minus having a Drake verse. So don't matter to me. All right, man, that's it for Drake, man. We off Drake. All right, what else we got? I thought this was funny. We're going to end it on this note, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done. Let's get 400 likes on the screen. Rami, what you got for me, gang? I can't. It's Breezy in August, 2 days. You coming? We can run it. in New York? August is my birthday month too. You already know, man. I might have to pull up. So, all right, so I want to go back a little bit because I seen 50 Cent was making fun of Beyonce, right? 50 Cent reacts to slow Beyonce ticket sales. It's getting real out here. 50 Cent reacted to with surprise after TMZ reported that thousands of tickets remain unsold for Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour. According to TMZ, about 3,800 tickets are still available for the kickoff show at SoFi in Los Angeles on April 28th. 50 Cent posted a screenshot of the report, writing the eye emojis. Shit getting real out here, and adding, hey, the tickets ain't selling. Beyonce's tour will cover major stadiums across North America. Okay, so I remember seeing this come up, and 50 is a troll. Like, we know 50 is a troll. We know this for sure. He talks so much about Ja Rule and buying out whatever. And I seen Ja Rule came out and said that wasn't true. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Anyway. So Ja Rule is now mocking the empty seats at 50 Cent's concert. Ain't nobody coming to see you. Bro, for a second, I thought they were standing together taking a picture. I was like, bro, I've never seen this before. This is crazy. Ja Rule took a swipe at 50 Cent's London ticket sales and used the moment to tease new music while reviving their decades-old beef. Ja Rule got new music coming out? Oh, man, I was never a big Ja Rule fan. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the hits were the hits, but his style, I just never... 50 all day. Like 50, it's not even close. It's not even close for me. Let me know if y'all was like real Ja fans in the comments. August 12th and the 13th. That actually might be doable, bro. Is it a weekend? Because if it's a weekend, me and wifey could turn that into a little trip before the school year starts off for my kids. Ja Rule reignited his long-running feud with 50 Cent by poking fun at the rapper's London stop on the upcoming Legacy Tour, after a blog post claimed ticket sales were lagging. Not the 2-for-1 Ja wrote on Instagram last week, reacting to a post claiming 50 Cent was offering a 2-for-1 deal on his London show due to extremely low demand. A few days later, a user tried to clap back with a screenshot showing the venue was sold out. Ja wasn't buying it. On Sunday, May 12th, he posted a video of 50 Cent's recent stadium shows that appeared to have empty seats. He captioned, "You sure about that? Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I mean, Curtis." So I hadn't seen this, bro. This is hilarious. Yo. And they back here having a whole ass conversation. They not even trying to move. Now, this is only funny because 50 be talking shit about everybody else. I'm a 50 fan, so I'm not going there. That life? Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Bro, if I'm him, I make sure everybody come out of the stands and they get in this spot right here. I'm making sure everybody gets out of the stands. Everybody come down to the floor. At least we can look like we got a packed house. Yo, but I mean, 50 ain't dropped nothing in a long time, bro. 50 ain't dropped nothing in a minute, bro. Now, if this was New York, it might be different. But London, ooh. Oh, they just sitting too? It's looking rough. It's looking rough out here for 50, man. So look, bro, I think when you troll people, it always ends up coming back on you some kind of way, bro. No, pause. This 50 concert, karma is that's what I'm saying, man. When you troll people like that, people are typically just waiting on your downfall. That's all. They just waiting for your downfall. Once you troll like that, you gotta understand that when you are down, they will kick you. That's 100%. 50 is a sociopath. August 12th, no excuses, bro. No excuses, no excuses, no excuses. 50 gonna owe money. Got. All right, man. That is gonna do it for today's stream. I appreciate you guys pulling up and hanging out with me today. Thank you to everybody, man. Anybody who hit the like button, anybody who subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We did have a couple of lags. Y'all been seeing all of these posts about Xfinity is booming. Ever since they've been posting that, bro, my internet been wilding. I'm talking about Wi-Fi in the house, wilding, disconnecting, reconnecting for no reason. So I'm seeing it on my streams too, man. So I'm gonna have to hit them up and see what the hell they got going on over here, man. Shout out to everybody who donated today. I mean, Renee specifically, thank you so much, like, for all of the donations today. Everything, I appreciate that so much, man. As again, a smaller creator, like, that means so much to me, man. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you to everybody. But Renee, thank you so much. Really, I appreciate that. Thank you to everybody for hanging out with me today, man. It's almost 2 o'clock. Hopefully, y'all, I thought about Ethernet too, but yeah, it's a cord that will run from here to my other room, man, which sucks. But thank y'all so much for pulling up. I will chop these up and put these out a little bit later. If you haven't done it already, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.